Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Christian from Berlin and I will today explain and show you the massive importance of motive play in piano improvisation. I will put this in the same playlist as my bar piano tutorials because there I also teach you how to improvise bar piano. It kind of belongs together. If you're interested, it's linked in the description box. If you enjoyed this one, please leave a like, helps my channel greatly and the algorithm to show it to others who might be interested. Enjoy! Hello everybody! Today we will have a closer look at one of the most central elements in piano improvisation. Now, piano improvisation usually consists of different musical elements, a bit of scale, a bit of licks, whatever, but also motives. Motives, what's the definition? It's the smallest musical idea. Several motives together can become a melody or a theme, so the motive is really a very small part. It exists in composed music as well, so it doesn't matter. It's central in all kinds of music, and the smallest and most famous motive of them all is this one. Yes, that's my good friend Ludwig van Beethoven, Fifth Symphony. That's the motive. And he repeats the motive already. Knocking on heaven's door. And you know other motives. Is that a motive? Is that an idea? Really? It has become a hit. It's the motive for All of Me, which is then developed. That's the motive. Repeated the motive in another chord. Again, ba, ba, ba. You see, the motive is developed and moves to other chords. And let's have a third example for a motive, small motive. Yeah. That's a motive. You know it. It's repeated, same motive. It's repeated. Something like this. So, now you know what I mean with motive. We will try to find our own motives. The composer has more time to find good motives, good musical ideas, and the improviser has to find them on the spot. That means maybe we don't find the best motive in the world because we are pressed by time, but it's happening in the moment, so you don't go to perfection when you improvise, but what the moment and the gods of the arts offer you. Now, we will take, let's say, a little chord progression. Usually I do these tutorials in the key of C, but yeah, I know some of you are tired of that. We take F. So we take example chords to then put our motive on top of it. So we have the F major 7, we have the D minor 7, we play the G minor with the F in the bass. You see, it's just close by. We just use close by chords, and the C7, can you see it? It would be the C7 with the root down here, C7, 9. I just chose this, that our hands don't have to move a lot. So it's 1, 6, 2, 5. Before I continue, one remark. This tutorial is universal because it does not matter if you improvise in jazz, pop, rock, blues, punk, techno, tango, whatever you want, because they all need these small musical ideas to be included. Otherwise, it wouldn't mean anything. So what about this one? Okay, we start with a very simple motive, just 3 notes. Chord notes on top of that. So it's a major 7, the 3rd, and the 5th. Oh, same. Okay, does it sound good? Yes. It's not a masterpiece, but it's developed right on the spot, and it sounds good because the motives give the whole thing a connection, and I did something with the motive. I put a little bit of connecting notes in between. We are in F, so play exactly the same motive again. Then I can move the motive. And in the end, I did something that might come as a surprise because I kind of changed the order. Before we had going down, going one up, and here went one up and one down. But I know you know that it's the same motive because the rhythmic outline stays the same. So it puts them all in one family of this one motive again. Just with one motive, we played a little bit of a chorus already, and in between I connected the motives and I put them on different chords and even can change the structure a little bit. And because I introduced it, you know exactly that this is kind of a mirroring, an echoing of this. Obvious, eh? And that is called developing a motive. Here, we moved the motive just, to the chords and connected them with a little bit of fluff, candy fluff in between, bridging notes I would call them, because they build bridges. We repeat. Here's again. And a little bit of rhythmic variation, but you get my point, huh? So, shall we try maybe another motive? What about this one? A little musical idea. Yeah, okay, let's stay with it. It's kind of catchy. It served the purpose. So, okay, let's see. Before I show you practical examples on other pieces and styles, I'll give you a little bit more inspiration, a little bit more ideas, because that's what it's all about. Why don't you have your own ideas right like that? Because everybody needs inspiration. For example, great tutorials like mine, but also music that you hear, like your favorite music. So you have to collect ideas. And at some point, you come up with your own. So I will just play what comes to my mind, and you will immediately recognize now the motive, because by now you have developed a little bit an ear for motives. So now I give you, let's say, different examples from different styles, so you see them in context. Let's see. Let's take a blues example. And I want you, now that your ear is trained, to discern the motives. Yes, you found it already, right? That's right. It was this one. Let's take another one. Okay, one more example for blues. Okay, let's see what we can do this. What we can do. Yes, you know it, you've seen it. So finally, let me give you practical examples on actual pieces that have different chords, and also show you that, up to now I showed you just one motive throughout a whole chorus of four or eight bars, but sometimes, especially in jazz, motives can follow each other quite quickly, depending on how your inspiration is going. Okay, we start with a piece that hopefully many know. It's my Funny Valentine. I play quickly the A part, so you know what I'm improvising on. The theme is a motive in itself. That's the motive. So, yeah, proves my point again. Motive is repeated. Now it's diverging. There's the A part of my Funny Valentine, and let's see. I'm not sure if I can recall them right now, but I just remember the last one, like it's a motive. Then in between I played motive. I played something like this, or I echoed the motive of the theme. In the beginning, I think I played something like this. echoing the motive of the theme. And then I played something like a motive, motive, bit of scale. Well, since we're having fun together, next motive. I repeat it. Maybe I can do something with it. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Time for a new thing. So I'm lost while talking. So sorry. Let me start again. Okay. Motive. With motive reversed. Still the motive. Now I change something. Motive. 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 Still the same with. I had to go into something else. Motive. Sequencing of scale, it's also motive. Hey, motive, I can repeat it here. Okay, so I will sell this improvisation. Who's bidding? Okay, now let's see. Let's take another example. A good example is also, I know you're fed up with it, but everybody knows it. That's why I take the example, Autumn Leaves. Yeah, the motive for the composition, the starting motive is and it's already repeating. Yeah, such a boring composition, huh? Motive and... Can you recognize now? Again. It's the same motive. Yeah. The A part of Autumn Leaves is just one motive. And you see how hits are written. So... I'm starting to improvise. Okay, now I start to improvise on the A part. Repeated motive already. Again, I continue. New motive. Okay, let's find another thing. Motive. Sorry, I'm spitting. Motive. I continue. Motive. If you want so, it's a little musical idea, a trill. Motive, with a little bit of fluff in between. I take the same. Jazzy, very jazzy. Motive, motive, repeated. Okay, you see how it goes, huh? whoa, 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 whoa. Let's do something with triplets, something different. Yeah, it's kind of boring, but I told you. Sorry, I lost. Okay, now let's take this. A screaming motif, screaming. Bluesy motif. I very much hope you enjoyed this lesson, that you learned something, maybe even had some fun. If you want to go into depth with motive play, maybe get some tips on how to find your own and play a little bit more with it, join my Patreon site. I will do in 2 or 3 days, an extra lesson on motive play. We usually on my Patreon go into depth with many subjects, and please join us. It's going to be linked here or there. For now, I say bye-bye. Have a good one. Bye from Berlin.